Golly gee gosh, I am so fucking tired. It's like my third night in a row of getting 7. Fuck. I dropped the cap to my bottle. It was a third night in a row of actually sleeping, but not. Oh, it was such a good run. I didn't have to use that CPAP since... God, when did I leave Vermont? I actually forgot when I left Vermont. I want to say... I mean, I could... It was like February. I'm pretty sure. No, it was early March. I mean, I could just look at my hotel. Yeah, okay, it was March. Yep. Yeah, I hadn't used it since fucking March, and things are going great. Admittedly, I actually was getting some sleep. Even in Florida when I was like struggling to actually get to sleep. It was so fucking hot. But the last 3 days specifically has just been so, like, just completely downhill in terms of sleep. I have no idea why that happened all of a sudden. So I had to bust out the CPAP again. I had to get new parts for that thing. I still haven't replaced any, like, the mask or filter, which I really should, because it's been a year. You know, it's not really safe, technically. No, I mean, it just isn't safe because you do risk exposure to not good things. That's also money. And this thing was already $800. I don't want to spend like fucking $100 every few months. Cause fuck me. For 100% sure I absolutely just get to see a primary care when I get to my new place. I didn't have enough time to play RuneScape because it's 2 o'clock already. Like, I could wait a little bit longer for people to come in, but no one watches me enough for that wait to actually matter. So we're just gonna start. Oh, let me get rid of that. I haven't done any extra exercises there. Play? No. Game capture, here we go. I haven't done any exercises for God knows fucking how long. Because I've been so tired. But by next stream, hopefully, I would have done all, like, how many did I have banked up? 60. Oh, I didn't cross out one of them, so I have no idea if it's 62 or 65. I think 62, because I did a bunch, and we didn't end... Like, we ended after that one boss fight, so I only have to do, like, one extra. Oh well, I could stand to lose some extra weight, so I'll count it as 65. We're gonna continue. Okay, we're back to Hobo Joe and whatever the fuck we're doing here. So, there's nothing new I can interact with here. Correct. Well, we could see this guy tomorrow. Okay, so that's in 2 days. Talk to him now? They'd be in a room. I recall he said that in order to figure out this housing situation, I go to his car. Oh, it's raining. Hey, random, how's it going?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Do you not have your tie yet? Oh, you're right. I could try and... Well, the thing is, I would have to put like 1 point into Savior Flare, and I'm pretty sure my Savior Flare is dog shit. Yeah, it is. Like, do I really want to put 1 point in a Motorix just to get my tie back? Like, the fact I can't try to get a tie multiple times is so fucking funny. I want my tie though, so maybe it'll be worth it. It's almost the end of the day, not worth it. Can I try it again tomorrow? Look at the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the
Oh,
seat.
nice.
Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
That's true for every white check. Oh. Oh, they are? That's done. Would it be like in the tasks? Oh, it's a map? Oh. Empathy legendary. Why that's so funny to me. Cool, I can try to endure this motherfucker again. The corpse. Good to know, good to know. What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
Oh, did he? It wouldn't be right. What do you mean that you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic.
Can I like...
Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
They took the spinners.
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it, I would confiscate them too. Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Can I like let him keep it? Did you want to put them on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Only right. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me. Say nothing?
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
Nah, I'll let him. I want him to keep them.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
As you tap on the gauge, the
Okay, maybe
indicator
you have to
pin
sell them.
jerks as if startled. It's in the
I don't think I get
large
170 real in like
indicating
an
the
hour.
engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
I mean, it's honestly kind of real. If I had one of those folding headlights, I totally would just keep flicking them on and off. Yeah, let's sell them, I guess.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Oh, I don't know. I hit escape. Close the door. Now I feel like a dick that I have to take his spinners. It sells for exactly 200. How convenient. Oh yeah, I forgot you can use a scroll wheel to move around. Right here? I guess the completely ominous murder room.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Is this not the pawn shop? Map? Oh, I actually have to have a copy of the map. Oh, this is a pawn shop. No, what do I like equip them on my neck or something? I put them on my bullets? Talk to him.
Yes?
I did speak with him. It didn't give me the dialogue.
Hello, hello. Let me know if
Oh,
I
this ain't. Oh, I'm so
Roy
so
takes
dumb.
the hubcaps
I thought it was
from
a specific
the
dialogue
and
option.
Inspects them. The spinners
Whoops.
appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a
I thought it was
small
200.
consolation.
I dumb.
Anything else?
Then again, it
you
has been like a
can
week
send?
since I'd like to sell my clothes. Dude, is it? Oh, I can't check my inventory from here. Oh god, I don't know why I'm. I don't have any to sell at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
130 is correct. Gotcha. I don't know why I thought it was 200. Just running around with a crowbar looking like this. I love that, like, my official jacket makes me look even more homeless. Paired with the fucking, like, wife beater. Alright. Pay off my debt.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Here's 130
great.
real.
Thank
There we
you,
go.
officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Not terribly bad.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
And he just immediately start drinking.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
I mean, it kind of will be pretty metal if you use the taxidermy bird as a shaker. Bro just kind of walks up to you with a fucking falcon, like on your arm. Bro just takes it, shakes it violently, turns it over, and alcohol starts pouring out of its beak.
He sounds irritated.
You sound irritated. Why? All I wanted was a drink. And now there's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
I mean, you're kind of at the bar counter, so...
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Then why are you at the bar counter, sir?
What you want is a goddamn drink. How is that so hard to understand?
Fine.
Like
Don't
what?
sell me drinks. Don't make money. I can guarantee you once I start buying it, the money ain't gonna stop till I'm in debt again.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Oh, I can't exit out of this.
Just a moment. You had some questions.
Oh yeah,
earlier,
okay, here's how I
believe.
can
And
get
besides,
the debrief.
we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
That's the
Let's go
vivid
up to
guarantee,
that.
exactly. I'm very easy to convince to be a repeat customer. Just offer me
The air outside is
stupid
brisk.
deals.
The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
If I show up once and there's like a $10 air fryer, bro, you like it's like feeding a cat. Spent it all on vending. We shut the fuck up, bro. You got that White Cat. Oh my god! If the hospital I'm going to next has like White Castle sandwiches, that'll be worth it. That'll so be worth it. White Castle burgers, and I'm yours.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
He lights a cigarette. He's gonna be lighting plenty more. I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I'm gonna have one. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Don't do electrochemistry, my beloved. Listen, don't do cigarettes, kids, unless you're electrochemistry.
Keeping the
He's a
habit within the
professional.
parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Cigarette is such a great idea. I think I'm gonna have one too.
Your call, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
Right then, to the debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think How do you think today went?
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man, so we didn't even inspect the body. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Though you really dropped the ball on inspecting the body, he doesn't want you to feel too discouraged. Probably out of fear that you will just give up and keep drinking.
Don't worry, Kim. I'll totally be up for inspecting the body tomorrow.
I look forward to that.
Electrochemistry gets paid to take every drug. He's the example people point to when they talk about the effects of crossfading. What the fuck is crossfading? I have never heard that term before.
We didn't get to meet Claire, but we did get into the harbor. It'll be easier to reach him tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation is.
I had a feeling that was the case.
We have to get her to talk to us.
Someone's gonna mention a research lab, and electrochemistry is gonna be like, research laboratory. That must mean they're researching lots of experimental drugs. Stuff that's too powerful for the average man. But you're no average man, are you, detective? You know life's fleeting. And you're gonna run death down like it's a marathon.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Wait, is this game actually taking the piss that I literally ran the whole time instead of walking normally?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It does. Fucking great. I don't like to waste time. You know, my mind moves fast. The rest just to try and keep up. I'll go with that one.
Alright, but... And forgive me, this has been bothering me since this morning. How have you managed to run around all day wearing only one shoe?
I fucking love this video game. It knew I'm fucking stupid as shit and I would try this. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. It's part of my penance. I punish myself. I couldn't find my other shoes right there. I didn't even notice. It's part of my penance. I punish myself.
Well, there seems to be a shoe that is a match to the one you're wearing further down the balcony. Perhaps you can collect it when we're done talking.
No.
He's right. There it is, green and shiny under the glowing whirling window.
I didn't.
The
That's
sky
fucking
above is dark
incredible.
and the lights
I-
sparkle.
Holy shit.
Imagine how much faster you could run wearing a cool patent leather shoe on each foot.
So what are our powers exactly, the
They're
RMC?
quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I hope he just gets more and more pissed off that I don't wear a second shoe.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while I'm on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Man, good thing this game is complete fiction and not actually real.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimony.
Wait, no, I got that joke in reverse shit.
Which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Fuck. If only real life wasn't fiction. There we go. I had an idea there.
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more. Or perhaps it is
does
better
not
to
help
say
I am
we
so
weren't
fucking
allowed
tired.
to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of
Is this a new
Revachol or
playthrough?
the coalition
No,
government
this is still the same playthrough. This is the first day. We are finishing the first day of this game. I am literally 11 hours into this game. See, it was a... This entire game so far has been a single day. Yes, yes it has been, Ben. This game has basically moved in real time. We have straight up, like, left at 9 o'clock. And after, like, 11 hours of this game, it is now 11 o'clock.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
What is the moral
The
intern?
Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, Most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
This game, it does in fact have more than 12. What impresses me is that, well, I would like probably half of those words are voiced, because I know it doesn't voice the movements they do, like the descriptions of the scene.
What do they believe in?
But it's
They are
still like
Valerians.
a shitload
They
of voice
believe
acting.
to
Holy
continue
fuck!
the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
And good voice acting too.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
Damn, electrochemistry wants his dommy mommy government.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Like I said, dommy.
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad, but the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now.
I have an opinion
I believe
on
in
them.
the RCM. That's enough for me. Do you?
I actually completely forgot what he said. Okay, I remember now. They're stooges of the world's biggest, can... well, is that the word? God, I think I know that word. I have no idea how I'd even begin to pronounce that. The bourgeois. Okay, I was for some reason I was gonna say bourgeoisie, but I don't know how you would spell that out. Yeah, the bourgeois. I heard that word before. I don't know what it means. Protecting bourgeois rights. Mother Sally, immigrants, liberal kips. Fucking men are turning into women. Okay, maybe not that option. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, bourgeoisie. That's how you spell it. Thank you. Went to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. I mean, this place does kind of seem like it's falling apart. I don't know. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. Kinda isn't. I don't know. This is based on what I've seen, so I'm gonna go pick this, maybe?
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and
I have a very
golden
important
orb
question.
of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string.
Is it?
East to west, as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
That needs to be this long.
Monday is over.
Is it important? Like, does it matter at all if I get rid of this expression? The bourgeoisie is effectively the middle class. The order is generally what the people. Gotcha. I'm glad I know smarter people than me. I'm not gonna pretend I know things. Something different happens instead. But is it as good as this shit-eating grin? Listen, Ben. I am on Team Entrati, but I kind of think that this shit-eating grin is like a good runner-up. It's not okay. Then we're not gonna get rid of this expression. Not in your opinion. Maybe we'll experiment. But I do like this grin. Like, he simultaneously looks like he's so fucking pleased with himself and hates life at the exact same time. Say nothing. Just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. This soldier is the highlight of the day.
You really wouldn't.
He thinks. This little stick right here.
The
They
expression.
really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
What are they like? Or why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
The detective's expression is more like he followed electrochemistry a bit too hard and is trying to save face. I mean, that's kind of big. That's like literally what happened, though. Dude literally drank himself, like, so fucking hard that he basically became a literal child. Experiencing the world again for the first time.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back.
Wait, where is this coming out of?
Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
That just kind of came out of nowhere. Alright. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
That's some XP. End. No shoe. He just does this? Fair enough. Anything else I can talk with him before the end of the day?
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
I think we'll work better if we have a little more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right. For the good of the
You're wearing
investigation,
glasses.
What do you want to know?
You don't like other people around here. Tell me a secret. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How do you, you know, tap the side of your head? Your brain never chimes in with advice or warnings or anything.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Glimpses of what other detectives are doing. Ah,
That's where his
neat.
conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
You don't like the other people around here.
It's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
I knew electrochemistry would turn in here for some reason. Dude, like, let's be real. Electrochemistry is, like, the entire basis for this game. Like I said, the two strangers just, like, drank and drugged himself until he's like this. Man is just the essence of electrochemistry. What is SEAL?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
I do like how they basically just have like their own names for pretty much everything. Like different ethnicities and areas. I guess it's not interesting then. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seal.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've
Seol,
never met
whatever.
either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seol. I'm a regular Revacholier.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a Binoclard. Completely uncocked material.
I'm
If you say so
not gonna
yourself.
call him Bambino Claude. That sounds like a slur.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
They do look kind of cool though.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
They really is so dumb. Like imagine. Just imagine you're just sitting there having a conversation with someone, and you just have this dude sitting inside your head, like you know, fucking Blockhead. I feel you know. I think you know about Blockhead, Ben. That really fucking old Flash series. Like you have that one like retired dude sitting in your head. Just imagine that, but he's just constantly telling you to call someone a fucking autist. I love this game. It's so dumb. Literally just rewatched all of Blockhead a couple days ago. Fucking based. I actually need to watch Block. I think I only watched like one or two things of Blockhead and then played one of the Blockhead games.
No.
Oh. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
That's all for
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me?
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
The weird thing is, literally all of your memories about Blockhead were about episode 10. I don't remember anything before that.
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be
The only thing I remember
You
is
don't have to
just
take
the
this
game
display of
and
authority. You can disobey.
what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regimen to spill over.
What if I
into
am the
investigation.
murderer?
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow. I did something terrible. I'm a bad person. I could have done anything.
Well, we've yet to find any real evidence pointing to you in this case, or even a possible motive. So let's not add you to the list of suspects just
You're
yet.
saying I didn't kill him.
I find that highly unlikely.
Hell yeah, 5
It's not
XP.
unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we?
Alright, cool. End the day, I guess. Hello, Ty.
This fan has or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend.
What clothing is giving me less savior flair? Ah, the pants. Oh, you can go on without your pants. Let's not do that. I'll put on this for now. Give myself more electrochemistry.
The pockets of these new jeans are
Wait, what?
perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
I've been wearing these pants like most of the game. Why is it telling me now?
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
What is this video game? What? Why now? Why?
Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
It's pain threshold. It's a gum wrapper. I'm gonna pop the apricot gum and forget about her. Oh wait, no, I don't think these are my pants. I think these were, right? Yeah, I think these were. I never equipped these. So I have to equip like everything just to see if there's gonna have dialogue. Jesus fucking Christ. What about this? Any dialogue for glasses? Oh great, we're gonna be here for like 2 hours because of this gum
A
wrapper.
scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
How it choose to feel five. How it choose to feel 5 gum. Fuck it, we're going with that. I'm so fucking tired.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where'd it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Wait,
Yes,
did I go back?
from the height of antiquity.
Ah, damn, I can't go
long,
back to that
long
dialogue
time
thing. I
ago.
want to say, wait, come back.
Millennia ago, on an island of time you
And-
can never return to.
Oh, it was end of summer.
The sun set, there is a movement.
Wait,
next.
come back.
Why are you talking to
Oh,
a gum wrapper?
fair enough. Take a deep, deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals
They repaired that
erupts
window really
behind
quick.
your
Oh wait, no, it's still
closed
broken.
eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive.
Wait, I got a thought. I got a thought from the chewing gum. What?
Feels so familiar.
Put the wrapper away. Can I interact with this thing
The
again as new
face of
dialogue?
kin.
I guess not.
It's just a racist.
I like I'm just holding onto the racist mug. I'm just gonna show it to people constantly. I can sell that man's photo. Oh, that's mean. Okay, what thought did I just gain? The ultra liberal dialogue gives you 1 real. Zoom out distance. Oh yeah, that's nice. Obocop. Paper. Bro, who the fuck was like, "Hey artist, we need you to draw. So we need you to draw a thought for us." Yeah. What do you need? Apricot chewing gum. What? Here's 3 grams of LSD. Talk to me tomorrow. Like what the fuck? This game is a trip. I fucking love it. Also, I like how it's a temporary research bonus, but it's always been like negative, like debuffs. Oh, I need slots. I feel like the zoom out distance isn't that good. I don't necessarily need that. Thoughts? Oh, they'll be lost forever? Wait, so it consumes the skill point? Oh. More money from selling tear. Reveals special collectibles. You're still here, random. How the fuck does this work? If I remove this, do I actually just lose a skill point? Oh, I have this one as well. Yeah. I kind of want my skill points to go to stuff. I'll hold off on that.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Use the chain cutters on the faucet to fix it. I do that. Damn it.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
I don't know what's gotten into me hitting escape to end the stuff, the dialogue.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want sleep. God, this is so fucking real, though. I feel very immersed into this game.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
You want to know what's actually weird? I know when I get a bad night of sleep, when I remember my dreams. Like, the more clear my dreams are, the better I remember them, the worse sleep I get. Like, straight up, one time I had a dream that was it felt like 3 hours long. It was like a 3 hour long, also, the more normal they are too, which I've noticed, because I slept 3 hours, then I woke up, but my dream felt like 3 hours, and it wasn't anything weird. It was straight up just a match of Overwatch, where I spent 3 hours playing a single game of push on that one snowy map as a support, and I just spent like 2 of those hours chasing down a Pharah as Moira. Like there was nothing weird about it. It was straight up just a completely normal match of Overwatch, but with like, it felt like it was like less players. It's so weird, dude. I hadn't even played Overwatch since the last season where they added no, since I last streamed it, if anything. Like, I streamed it and realized I was bad at the game, and I was like, man, I don't feel like playing this. I'll play a game that I feel better at. Wait, what? For a second, I thought he lost his arm because of the angle. I was like, wait a second. No, nothing happens if I touch the goo. Okay, I can't go that way. I said this game wasn't weird enough, Jesus. Oh!
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Oh, what is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what is this. I'm not answering you before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her. And then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I left.
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back?
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
This guy's getting paid overtime for that voice. I can feel it just dying.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
That's just who got hit with the fucking the blindside jab right there. Just call me a stinky boy. After all that.
You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Trying to solve this. Trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Electrochemistry. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Ban. Is that? Yeah. Ban. There we go. That's the once a stream advertisement that just popped up. Had to ban them. Great. Electrochemistry invented Hangover 2.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So
Oh, is this
soon
delirium
already.
tremens hitting?
The silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
My name's Harry?
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
I gotta check one thing real quick. Computer. 79 gigabytes. Okay, good. I should have enough for the rest of the stream.
Good going, buddy.
God damn it, what's his fault? Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating. Is this kind of how it's gonna be when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is speed? I need to get some more of it. Some more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again.
Find
You will
speed
make her
and
come
sniff
home.
it.
This time, it will be different.
Alright.
This fan has 2 chain, or has it been consigned there?
Wait,
as
what? I
far as
can't get my tie.
You feel as though this creature is your friend, and wants to reattach itself to your neck.
What do you mean I can't get my tie? I feel lied to.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with...
Well, that's disappointing. Do I want to put 1 point in the savior player just for this? Yeah, let's do that.
This fan has 2, or has it been consigned there?
92%, come on.
Catch
There
the
we go, thank God.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh, did he try to kill himself with the tie? Oh, it's already equipped. Ooh, +1 Inland Empire. I mean, that kind of worked out in the end. What does a crown mean? Why does Inland Empire have a crown on it? Horrific necktie. I didn't read the name. Oh my god. Let's see. Physical instrument. Empathy. Volition. I mean, definitely want to level up oh wait, actually, because I can do the checks. That is a weird system, I feel. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it bothers me that I can't. Yeah, let's see if anything's different. It kind of bothers me that I shouldn't put my points in anything.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with as you hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by her hand.
Well, that was yesterday, so damn, my guy got sensitive hands. Ooh. More stuff over there. I still need to find a really sad song so that I can sing it. I guess I'll start talking to everyone.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Is everything alright?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The Union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Yeah, why'd you need to use the phone anyways?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition your husband's on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. Why keeping them?
The water lock.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
The water lock's broken on the other side. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I thought I do know. Some dude crashed into it. I guess I really don't know. It's technical problems.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Husband's kind of scientist? I'm gonna say that's all, because I would rather do more detective work.
Can I help you?
My bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Hell yeah, Half-Light. Stick it to him.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean they look rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Gart told us about
I
yesterday?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
Ooh, skill point. Wait, what? Am I only allowed to have 3 max skill points? Oh no, I used one on Savior Flare. I already forgot. Or Savior Fair. There's so many of them. Maybe we can call reinforcements? Yeah.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is
Yeah,
fine
let's
by me.
ignore them. Is there anything I could do? What gives me -2 authority? Let's change out the tools for the... I don't know. Dual wield weapons here. There we go. They'll learn how to fuck with me. Actually, I can equip this and get some tear. Oh my god, is that physics? Kinda. Like wobbles around really weirdly. Anything new from her?
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy?
Hey, Volp.
You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her. You're sure Easilio mentioned something about a lawyer, Elizabeth someone, but you're too dumb to remember what it was.
Damn. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? Why so aggressive? I mean, I am kind of a cop. What are you gonna do to me? I'll write on the
I
list.
already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
I'll talk to you.
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
You will. I am so tired. I have to reread that again. You will not lose anything. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying anything. I'm gonna listen. Okay, both. I have two headpieces telling me not to. Let's just go with that. I'm not gonna say it. Maybe I'll say it later. Like, after I've gotten my answers, I'll just tell you, hey, fuck you, bitch. Lamau. It'll be funny later. First, I want to go down the list of stuff here. Let's check out the body. Maybe I'll get, like, a bonus since I kind of reaffirmed to...
There he still is, looking right through.
You've waited long
with his
enough.
white
+1.
eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
The body below is entirely dedicated.
I could get
to
more
that
endurance.
Corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
That's... He is, in fact, still in the tree. Come on, 28%.
Try to,
Ah, fuck.
very professionally, look at the corpse,
Damn it.
but your stomach contracts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting
Didn't I throw up the first time, though?
with tears.
I'm pretty sure they were the first time. What do you mean, keep it in once? I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Spit and say
Are
nothing.
you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Give me a moment. This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. I'll go with this one.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
Baguette.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too.
Let's try again.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together.
Say nothing, just nod.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something.
Oh, you metric shit compressor!
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Holy shit. I need to do this. Your shit. Okay, actually, it's just your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed into a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Oh god. You know what, I'm gonna get rid of white morning. This is not that great. Initialize the volumetric shit compressor. Can I try it again if I level up endurance? And come back?
There he still is, looking as you
Yes!
breathe in, the odor comes over
I probably didn't need to compress
It's
my
the
shit.
smell of the mind telling you to run, and your
Breathe.
stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Bro, my shit's gonna be compressed like a fucking neutron star. I'm gonna show them what the real critical shit is like.
The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you.
Compress it anyways, the thing that says after is funny. Let's go for it. I hope it still gives me like a bonus. If it doesn't, that's gonna kinda suck. The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with the odor washing over. Does it always do that? Step closer. No hesitation.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Like the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
They do kind of look like weird space boots. That's my first thought. Like, why is his boots still on? What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay, what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
I was gonna say, he's like they hung him up and just didn't take his armor.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe he's just wearing the boots and there's no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
That's a good point.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Fucking Kuno, of course that's the one thing he hears. It looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking here?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Holy shit! A lot to take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Looks pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
Sounds. Swing it? I mean, if it's armor, I mean it's ceramic though. Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate.
I guess it's true.
Dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint organic lines cover the
I
plates
should have hit it.
where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. The pry bar,
Swing
the
it.
metal connects with the same ding.
Fuck it.
The sound does not appear to get louder.
Did you hear that? A click?
Yeah, like a dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint organic lines cover like the scales
Okay,
of some
same
ancient
dialogue anyways.
white monster.
Pull off the boots.
Cracked. This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot under your arm.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
His voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Not a lot of homo.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
There may be clues inside the boot. Definitely just gonna lie.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
That's a good point.
Sure, there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
It's not the option I would go with, but yeah, let's... I don't have high interfacing.
Alright then. You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
There are honor points?
Of course there aren't. Don't be naive. You still feel as though there might be some honor points. And if there are, you've surely earned one.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Look at the belt.
His torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Like in the circus for transporting black-spotted giraffes?
No. More like in harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did this? They sure wanted to stay here. The polyester seems strong. Let's go with that one.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No. You feel like it was something else. But what?
I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bed worries me.
I sure wanted them to stay here.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced.
8 minutes.
See this line? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How'd they even get him up here?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
The cadaver hangs from the
like a
cargo
tattoo?
belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star...
I love how we have a muscle called the solar plexus.
Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration
That
is
sounds so
highest
sci-fi as
around
fuck, but
his
it's literally
heart.
just part of our body.
His corpse is marked by stars.
Am I right? Or am I actually just gaslighting myself? Yes, the solar plexus. Okay. Oh, it's nerves. Right, yeah, it's nerves, not muscles. I'm dumb. Will mine be marked?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Oof.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates.
Just wait till
slowly,
you
letting out
you
a
find
stink.
about the super charismatic nucleus. Yeah, I'd fully believe that's a thing in this game. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? No, it's a thing? I never heard about that. What the fuck? Right now, you make that sound like a threat. Supracharismatic nucleus? A small pair of each of a pair of small nuclei in the hypothalamus of the brain, above the optic charisma, thought to be considered regulating the circadian rhythm. Chiasmatic. Oh god, you're right. Okay, yeah, I have heard about that. Really in-depth stuff on like neurology is not my strong suit. Like individual parts of the brain and nerves kind of like fuck me up. The only thing I know about is the axon and like the dendrites. Like the ganglia. Like very basic stuff. The map of the night sky?
A map of the stars.
I know a few axons. Yeah, that's the only reason I know about it. I like to make fun of them over that.
Maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
The buccinator muscle? That sounds like something around your jaw. Yeah, it's your jaw muscles. Fuck you. Yeah, because your gums are called the buccal mucosa. Wait, no. God, I am so fucking tired. Why your gums are called the gingiva? What am I saying? No, no, I was kind of right. The buccals is the skin on the inside of your mouth, basically. That's what I was thinking about. It was mouth related.
I agree.
I am so glad I'm not in school right now. I would be if I had a test sometime soon. I'd be fucked.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What is this?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Uh-oh. Lens adjusts then.
Sound. A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do you need a soda for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Yes, the sternocleidomastoid. If I recall, that's literally just one singular thin sheet of muscle going, like, connecting from, like, around the back of your jaw to around your clavicle. I think. Or am I thinking of some other muscle? Because it has the sterno. That makes you think it's, like, on your sternum. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, oh, actually, it's not as thin as I thought. It's actually like a fairly wide muscle. But yeah, it goes from like just behind your jaw all the way down to your clavicle, like around your neck. So, fun fact, I've heard people say this with pretty consistent kind of like positive remarks that people who suffer from migraines sometimes what they do is they'll kind of like turn away from the side that is having the migraines and kind of like rub the sternocleidomastoid muscle and they actually have some pretty good relief from their migraines. I think I've tried that before too when I've had some headaches. Imagine having sided migraines. Yeah, my migraines don't half-ass anything. Everything hurts when I get migraines. I'm lucky and I don't have migraines. I've had to take care of patients who have had constant horrible migraines. I feel so bad for them because like just a bad headache enough sucks ass. Having a bad headache times 1,000 every day of your life, I'm pretty sure I would just become this guy. I only have kid. Headaches fucking suck. Can I have it? I should take a look at it later. Without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
That is a fucking description,
Dark
Jesus.
brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode.
Talked
from the
in your
organic
dream?
processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Would you be able to even avoid that? Alright, 97%.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone? I hate you, you're stinking, you're boring.
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Let's see, you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid that's bubbling out on his lips.
imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
I was not expecting my necktie to be a fucking crackhead.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am. Of course, I'm Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself.
Oh.
You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, I'm a wizard. I'm not just Harry. I'm a wizard. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, I can't be Harry. Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want.
yeah, I got to do it first. I got the exact same joke as well. Get fucked, Ben. I have the power of I am not temporally challenged, unlike you, Mr. Chat. I'll fucking burst you. Fucking God, why is that video so legendary? But I'm just Harry. No, just Harry. You are a wizard. I'm not a wizard. I'm just Harry. I'll fucking put my dick in the owl. Yeah, that video just... God. Hold on. No context. I'm just gonna send that video to my partner. I'm not gonna say a damn word. I'm just going to send it to them. I'm just Harry. Don't do that. I did that when I was your age, and that was a bad idea. Alright, I'm gonna see what they say.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay, no, I gotta close the tab or I'm actually gonna watch this right on stream. No, I can't. This game is long enough as is. Well, I feel like I've forgotten something terrible.
Because you have
Who killed you?
love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question? Fine, I'll watch it in my own. Fuck you. Good. Right now we're talking to this bloated cop. This bloated corpse. And you ask me a question.
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Because he told me to. Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous? The clown lips of the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here.
I hate you.
Can feel it
You're
in the
stinky
air,
and you're
on your
boring.
hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Do I remind you of someone?
Baby afflicted with harlequinism. A deep sea creature.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
A baby affected by harlequinism?
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini. Do I remind? Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
Okay, that's what the dialogue was. Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay, that threw me off because the written dialogue is not related to what he just said.
As you
Take a
narrow
step back.
your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and his hands are pink. Eyes too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax her eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Wait, why isn't this game on the content aware scale for MPreg? Why is it about whether or not it's a pro or against communism? I fucking hate that I just said that.
So, what do you think?
God! I have no regrets. I wish I appeared for shut the fuck up. I think he's dead. He's beaten up, see the bruises? Didn't realize this girl is... What the fuck is Omegaverse? Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Ugh.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
You got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. God damn right. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Basically gay fantasy with alphas who act like stereotypical tough guys and omegas who are guys who can get pregante. And I rewatched that video so recently. Can you get pregnant? Can you get pregnant? You know what scares me? That there's a decent chance half of those people actually were pregnant, and they can't even spell pregnant. That just depresses me.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
That is not setting up the rest of either life for a whole lot of success, unfortunately. However, we did get pregante. When bro has like 1% Spanish in him and he hits that R.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
I love Kim.
Totally dead.
Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Dead. I'll go with this Buster's not coming back.
No siree.
He shakes his head. I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yeah, it seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Knock off and catch your
But
breath.
there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and
The
look up
cadaver
first.
slowly twists on the cargo belt. His
There's
torso
something I need
covered
to
in
know,
tattoo.
corpse
Of
man.
course.
Okay, enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank
I
manners.
kind of asked
and
everything.
my memento mori.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
We could saw the branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Oh, one of us could do it. You could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Why?
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree.
Damn, he knew what I was gonna do.
Cretin cop, they like that word, saws the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah, climb that shit, monkeys.
See, you're only making them do those things less.
Can you see the future, Kim?
No, I do not see the future. I made those up using 2 decades in the Revacholian police force as a reference point.
I'm not afraid of newspaper as we shouldn't be. So you're going to let these kids bully us into not doing our work? Yeah, you're right.
Yes. We should use acrobatics as the very last option, after we've tried everything normal.
Yeah, after we've tried everything.
Fucking boring multipat I've ever seen.
Someone else do it? It's a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah, bang bang time, pig. Shoot his head off.
How?
I don't know. Just, you know, shoot up there maybe? Just shoot the belt.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Yeah, take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
You gotta be a pretty shit shot, though.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp,
Fuck yeah.
the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Oh god, it's a fucking ball and cap gun? Jesus.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'll get my gun back eventually.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
His binoclad sucks. You can shoot so much better.
You idiot. Mulkabat asshole.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe? I guess what now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
My partner is so fucking confused. I sent them the Euro Wizard Harry. I can't believe they haven't seen that.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your
Point the
finger.
gun to the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Close your left eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional.
Maybe I should
metal
destroy the
buckle
child.
glimmers, catching the morning light. As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes.
I have no hand-eye coordination.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
28%. I'll come back later.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today.
How about the
We
body?
need to go to the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
You know, that's a good point.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
I fucking love this game. All endurance checks are unlocked. Learning cap. Oh, that's actually pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Oh, let's see me do that. Oh, I can interact with this. Cool.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Oh, they haven't actually watched the video yet. They just have no idea why I randomly sent them Hero Wizard Harry. They're gonna watch it later.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
What is the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know.
Who are you?
Gone.
Fair enough. Alright, can I yell at Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh, I have no empathy. Got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
I have some, just a little.
Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
He's not worried about prison. He just wants to antagonize you. He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You need to figure this out somehow. You need to befriend him first.
I am not gonna make that. If I can somehow get more empathy.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Did I have an item that gave me empathy? Yeah, this. But I don't think that's gonna increase it enough.
Fuck does Kuno care?
28%. From 17%. Right. I keep hitting escape to try and get out of the goddamn menu. Something has taken over my brain in that respect. Ooh, +1 to psyche. I could take those drugs. I could take drugs to get more drugs. I wonder if I can... Is there anything else more to investigate here?
What do you see?
No. Okay. Is anything new?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Okay, I need more perception. What at? That wasn't there before, was it? It wasn't. Oh. Another one? Oh, it's because of the bag I have. I can take this shit to sell. Fuck yeah. But that... Oh, well, what about those bottles over there? Come on. Book said the book you must attain a... I did not have time to process that word. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus from Igunia. Gaunia? A good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Have a good day.
This was a tremendously useful interlude.
I don't get much out of her. Trash can. Wait.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Really specific thing. Can't look closer.
The faded marks are too
Or wait, no,
degraded
just look
to
over
draw
first,
any
sorry.
forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Look, bullet holes.
Where?
One of the chips on the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
What can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Fair enough. Fuck yeah, all these cans. Bro, how much money do I have so far in bullshit? Oh shit. Contains 10 bottles. Like 10 cents each? That's $1 so far? That's already more money than I made, like, by this point of the day yesterday. And knowing this city, it's gonna be full of shit. God, I hate like all of the hiccups I get from acid reflux. Sucks ass. Any new dialogue?
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
That's about what I expected. Wait, have I stated that before? And more bullet holes. That's still locked. What is that though? Oh yeah, there's just gonna be bottles everywhere. Oh, those don't get outlined, but they like turn a slightly different color. I didn't notice that. Shit. I have to go back and get the ones I saw earlier too. You could really collect every last bottle you see. Oh my god. Is this thing ever gonna get full? How many do I have in here? 22 bottles. $2 whole dollars? Could be living the high life after this. Gonna pay off that debt in no time. The street, like this whole place by the end of the game, is gonna become like a utopia. Just because one man is cleaning up the entire place spotless, just to feed his drug addiction. Oh, I can't pick up the milk carton? Lame. Alright, I can hit space. Speed running that shit now. I don't think there's any, but no, I can't click on the bottle, never mind. There was a bottle down there. Can I get an area loot feature, please? That'd be really nice. Like, can I talk to the bench? Hold on.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Interesting. Oh, bottle. What? Couldn't he? Oh my god, wow, that is a whole lot of walking just for one thing. Yeah, I do kind of want those shoes though. Looking at that speaker. Did I inspect that before?
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
8%, huh?
No luck.
Damn it.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane.
Oh, that visor is perfect. You don't like it?
Damn it. Is there anything I can, like, look for here?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
58%.
Keep browsing those clothes. Keep...
Something cold
Ooh.
grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. This jacket is the apex of human evolution. The moment at which man became weather. Practical,
Jesus.
and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Thanks, Shivers.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
That's only +1 composure. I don't really need composure. Bottle? I do not like how loud that bottle sound is. It's almost like that one door sound, that door knocking sound that you keep hearing in YouTube videos. People are constantly keep using that sounds way too fucking real. And it sounds like it's so directional as well. Every time I hear it, I freak the fuck out and look to my right. More bottle. Did I investigate this already? A foreign card kept in good condition. Now, let me try to see if I talk to the dock workers. You haven't had a job in years. How the hell are you still alive?
In the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to the advanced racist?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Look at my inventory. There you go. I have no idea what pops up in my inventory, but okay. Oh, grab this bottle. Where do I sell this to? Do I sell it all at once?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Okay, no dialogue. No one else to talk to but him. Oh, bottle first. Money. Alright, this guy.
Knocked him out good. Like the Flying Desperado.
Who or what is the Flying Desperado?
It's that really cool flying desperado spin kick you did, boyadero. Often performed by the most hard-bodied boyaderos on the steppes.
That was nothing.
So, what's on your mind this time?
Okay, nothing. Actually, I could probably talk to Everart. Anything fancy here? Nope, okay. Yeah, nothing in that room.
The already familiar cold touch.
Yeah, interfacing. Not gonna be able to do anything with that. Oh, I bet there's a ton of bottles over there. Back where I had my... Oh my god. Can I just, like, area loot, please? All that money. I'm gonna walk around and this thing's gonna say it has like 200 bottles. In this tiny bag. There we go. Nothing else I can loot, huh? Look for bottles? No. Okay, why does it have that inventory icon? Is it this thing? It has to be this thing now. I gotta keep like extra attention to the environment for those bottles. Oh, yeah, sorry, Kim's gonna be angry at me if I keep walking. If I keep running. One says vermilion. Hmm. That is what the belt says. But it probably did come from here. The belt that hanging that man. How that helps us, I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, I have to go around like this.
Before you is a He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
He probably has a lazy eye, so I kind of do feel like laughing. But I'm sorry, that's fucking funny. Like, okay, if he has a lazy eye, I feel bad, but if they just drew him like that, that's fucking funny. I'm gonna screenshot this and just send it to you, Ben. That's all. Just so we can have this saved. The show was business. You have my permission to give this guy infinite shit. Wait, really? I did not know that. I mean, granted, I've like literally never seen you in motion in my life, so yeah.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
You have a weird, cool... I can control it! God, Ben, why are you so fucking cursed? Why are you actually just a chameleon? Bro was a prey animal in his former life. He can look in multiple directions.
A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Say nothing. Look him dead in the eye.
The one good eye of this man.
Okay, yeah, he has a lazy eye.
Without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish.
Okay. Okay. I get it, he has a lazy eye. I've seen people like that, it's fine. It's the fact they gave him the smile. Like, they knew what they were doing with that fucking shit-eating grin. Alongside the lazy eye.
Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses.
I can go wall-eyed at will. I'm actually really good at seeing double. I also kick the shit out of the spot of... spot the difference. I'm now just imagining... I am just imagining The episode, the treasure hunting episode of SpongeBob, where SpongeBob and Patrick slam their eyes on the treasure map and just start going back and forth. That's just what I'm imagining you are now.
For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead.
Fine then, how good are you at Where's Waldo? Or Where's Wally, I guess, because you're European. Oh wait, no, you're not European, technically. Close enough.
Yet, he's unperturbed, holding his own.
Stop this, keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied
You know,
smile.
Z fighting, literally
Every now and
that?
then, he smacks his big lips.
That's fucking amazing.
So...
Oh, come on. They did not have to... They wanted to make this the most vile-looking person ever. Fat, shit-eating grin, gave him that extra lazy eye to make him look a little bit more off-putting. And then the fucking voice of the penguin.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite his giant desk.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
His dude looks like Senator Armstrong with Down syndrome. What the fuck, Ben?
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Fuck this game.
Oh,
good.
by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
It's absolutely comically
It should be
huge.
sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Keep it, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
How does he know all
Let me
this?
assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull.
How do you
Lost
know about my lost gun?
Gun.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded
The
gun.
chair is killing
Children
you.
aren't out there playing
God
with
damn
right
it.
Now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Kim, Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Damn it. Can I like do drugs to cancel out the chair? Ah, damn it. 3%. Let's go.
God, you're sweating.
Damn it.
Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Try to stay
You're
cool.
about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool
Do some electrochemistry. I wish electrochemistry is not helping me.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
He's sliding on the chair like a jello shot.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that.
Oh yeah, man, I'm
right
fucking
back
great.
at you.
Keep sliding.
Ease, Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Only Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
Harry's fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder.
Maybe? That's 28% though. Fuck it.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Talk about other matters. Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
That's not important.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Could you help me? Let's see. Let's go with the union and the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
I am. Lie? Wait, what? What do you mean lie? Am I? Aren't I? I'm confused. I'll say yeah.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
You want me to go over a couple of things with me? How about the hanging?
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I'll let him speak.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Aha.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
And it's fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Miss Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Why haven't you... Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing. Who the fuck is Joyce? I actually forget who the fuck Joyce was. This is not going to be helpful at all. Who was Joyce? I just like quickly look up who, like, her picture. Oh, that lady. Why would you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Do you know what happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
How would you let an ally go like that?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget? What?
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks.
I find that a little
this
odd.
Man almost never angers visibly.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions.
That one's a midget except for Jesus Christ, Ben. I cannot. Oh my god, stop saying Harry. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm just a nice guy, Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay then.
I'm
Positive
just
emotions,
Harry.
Tues. You like positive emotions.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low-balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Nothing special about it. It was attached to the Kavalson crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch.
Half-Life's basically like the fight or flight, I
enough of
believe.
it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Help me find the dead body. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I also studied the footprints in the crime scene, worker boots.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy. You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
Look into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all.
But you somehow know everything about everything that's been going on outside of it.
You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
The lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Have you factored that in? I want to be blackmailed with this gun business. Doesn't mean if I do. Did he really hold my gun hostage?
knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be
I will
the
not be
only
blackmailed with
way
this
to
gun
do it.
business.
Harry! I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands. Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I understand. I am a terrifying death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing, but the Union did not get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Wait, you need this to get in and out through the gate.
Yes, I in fact, that was in fact yesterday that I spin-kicked the advanced racist. But I did it so late in the day that by the time I came in, he left the office like half an hour after, or before. Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. But didn't I get out because it was like time locked? It seemed. Because initially I couldn't get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
But then it just let me out afterwards. Okay, it's not an inventory item, it looks like. He is very round. I hate that you have to walk all the way around. There we go. I'm so glad I picked the spin kick option. Because everyone's like, damn, you spin kicked that guy real good. Hell yeah, I did. I want to know how I get on top of that roof, though.
You're back before the cargo container.
It's been in the world for 2 days.
If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
I mean, there's literally no going up from here. 3%, we got this.
As it's
Fuck.
always been, it's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
I will get it. I will fucking get it. How do you get up there?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you.
Heard your name.
The handset.
42%.
Your fingers run over the dial pad.
Ooh.
005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
Dude reaches into the deepest depths of his mind. He starts to regain his sense of self. A number's coming to me. Calls an adult video store. What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Why did I call you? Continue.
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry DuBois. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
Oh. Oh! Sitting on this comic. What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Uh-huh.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours.
But it's been 5 years. Where the fuck would it
No
be?
traffic on the street. Oh, tiny hills tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it.
Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours. What was all shit? Oh, it was all shit. It's over. Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Something tells me I'm not gonna be getting that video back. But he's not gonna be getting it. Ooh, can I... How do I get there?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
That was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any ideas who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The harbor's a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
He takes a sip from his flask. Everett said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
The side of his nose, a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
It sounds like a local polar weasel. Go with that.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? The weasel person when he'll come home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions or... How large of a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
The boss man ever. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Yeah, what does boss in the union entail anyways?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, Boyadero.
Like you spent a lot of time thinking about this political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Interesting. Got kind of more information out of him than I thought I would. Then again, that's this whole fucking game. What's here?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a
Oh,
low
shit.
shelf beneath a display of
What does this give me? Physical instrument. I feel like a physical instrument's a bit better than endurance. That's like mostly more HP. Endurance hasn't been too helpful.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
This is kind of wild. God, this art's fantastic. Where we go? What is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
What is Frit?
I think they
Damn it,
think
click the wrong
that
button.
the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
No need to worry.
Fair enough.
It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Your help.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath.
Nice 4, might as well. What's that?
What is what? A raincoat?
You know, like the one you bought earlier? Alright, fair enough.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste.
I hate that they're called blister packs.
logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Hypnogamma sounds like a drug. I kind of hate that it gives you +3 morale.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
Yes.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Wait, I had 100 bottles on me? Yeah, 10 cents. 10 is for $1. Wow.
You're 100% sure you got special hobo cop money for that tier. At least 100% extra tier money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
Wait.
You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Did I gaslight myself to metaphysically conjure twice as much money? Right, yeah, the hobo cop, I get double for more money from selling tears. That's why I only had 50. Oh my god.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Alright, electrochemistry, your time to shine.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I am in heaven, I need it all so bad.
Sure. If you want something, I can get it for you. Just let me know and pay and stuff. But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work. Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
+1 physique, -1 morale. Why is that so expensive? When it has like the same exact effect. I mean, I might as well get the cheapest stuff, right? You sell speed at this establishment? Do you sell any out of the counter vices?
No, Frick only sells legal drugs, like the law says. Here you
I'll
go,
buy one of those.
mister.
Alright. If I ever need a boost of physique, I have that. Hello, advanced racist.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I would like to, but I don't have time for that. I mean, I kind of always do, you know. Never too late in the day to tell a racist to fuck off. I must say. Wrong way. Oh yeah, no, that tie absolutely puts this all together. Oh right, I need to wear those pants. There we go. Now that tie really puts this all together. I look so homeless. I was thinking about equipping the clipboard to get a +2 authority back, but I think I like the empathy in Inland Empire more. It's been more useful, that's for sure. Go up this way? Yeah.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
Carefully knock. Press here against the door first.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you.
Carefully
No
knock.
birds chirp. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in?
You feel eyes on you, watching you.
What's
from
your
the
opinion on the
window
task we're
overlooking the
undertaking?
yard.
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
Don't inspect the padded door.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
That's also an option.
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
I'll open it.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally,
I feel like
the
he's
door
gonna
unlocks
know.
with a small clack. Thought, well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle.
Fuck it. Steal shit. What is this? Magnesium? Let's leave all stuff intact. Suitcase full of clothes. Book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks. You almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Is that a flag of something I would know? Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Talk to the spice rack.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure.
Tap on the mugs.
Dark-skinned woman grinning amidst.
Can I put the racist mug on there?
Man shoveling potatoes and others. A little ring, though cheerful. The images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor.
Please let me leave it here.
Lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
He's the same person?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
And this. I can take his shirt. It's logic. I'll keep it. I'll keep it there. I have it, like, knowing this game, I bet it absolutely will be like, hey. Well, then again, if we don't, I guess if I was thinking he would know if we didn't unlock it, he probably would also know if we went inside. But also, he's a racist, so I don't feel bad. I almost did. I think that would be an even bigger power move. Like, not even unlock the door, just unlock it, go inside, put the racist mug down, then lock it again. That'll extra teach him. You'd be like, oh, not only can I get inside, I can fuck with your stuff. So I love the idea that there are people who it's like fucking tween girls on Instagram collecting mugs, but it's just really racist people. Hey guys, check out this new mug I got at the store, and it's just this unfathomably racist picture of an African American. And he was like, all right, cool, it's gonna go with the rest of the collection, and it is a pride flag of racism on that shelf. Every color being made fun of that you can imagine.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I opened the door you asked.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable.
I did go inside. Weasel had a flag of old Revachol on his wall.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Yes. Do you think this Weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
The Weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Say nothing.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
Then the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
Well, that would explain the unfathomably expensive armor.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Aha! There's definitely no commentary on any real-world other fruit-based company that also might have a vaguely Hispanic-sounding name. I guess Portuguese.
Those Senorita Pineapple people are scary motherfuckers. Decimating your state if you don't give them your pineapples.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Ooh, a game is. I was like, what's this email? Steam? And it was another game I wish list is on sale. Breath's Edge. I thought I got that for free. On the from Epic.
But enough
Guess
about
not.
me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
And his mercenaries were hired by the shipping company.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company, after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. Don't be a... insert whatever swear word you want.
You said it. Hell.
I have no idea what an ultra-liberal is, to be honest. I really don't know about political spectrums at all. In the slightest. The only thing I only know so far is whatever the fuck happens in America.
He's not scared.
Which is mostly just people screaming at each other. Let's be real.
He likes them being here. Strange.
You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about this Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
You're a liberal, Harry. I'm not a liberal, I'm just Harry. This is stuck in my head now. It's just stuck in my fucking head.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
In the future, I could use your backing. You asked the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving this to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Let's conclude
Was it
that.
a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I grind, I'm a money engineer. What's the purpose of that? What's supposed to, I'm more left than you are. It's not a corrupt scheme, incident. I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it?
2, 3?
Or
No,
do you think it
too
wants
late.
to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What do you think of this, Kim?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Trying to out-liberal ever. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. To be honest.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff.
What happened to the current
There's
occupants?
a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Sure.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun. See you soon.
Seems like he already knows a bit about the gun. Can I read this? You're not in front of him. Something tells me the game's gonna be like, why are you reading the note in front of him? I will step out of the building. And step out, there we go.
You
Interact.
take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Fuck off. Oh, look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
With What do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print.
Damn. I was hoping I'd get by with the 8% chance. I have successfully done a 1 to 3% chance. So I must always try. I'm gonna go get the body down, deal with that, and then call it. I am fucking tired. And also I kinda wanna play RuneScape. Probably what I'm thinking of doing is playing more Disco Elysium the next 3 streams. Cause if, for whatever reason, the pre-installed Wi-Fi in the apartment I'm gonna be moving to in 2 weeks, well, I guess like a week and a half at this point, doesn't, like, is just garbage for streaming, I just can't stream for 3 months. So I'd like to try and get this game out of the way as much as I can. Something tells me I'm not even 3 streams is gonna be able to do it, but we'll see. I should have more free time next week anyways, so maybe I might do more streams just to finish this game. Anything else in here I can check?
The trash container the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Nothing.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Not gonna lie, all I heard was the fucking, like, sus sound effect. Wait, isn't he supposed to be here?
The man before you is...
Or there's, like, wait too long. Sussy Baka, goddamn it, Volp. What the fuck are you saying? Ventus, whoa, god damn it! I got that now, Venezuela. Shut up. I think I talked to him now.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
It was something it was just something I had to do.
Our personal dynamic has changed. A little.
Never told me you'd help me. I subscribed to his advanced race theory. I forgot it was an option. Never told me to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
Wait here while Measurehead goes.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Okay. Is this just gonna kill a bunch of time?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
None of your business. I work with whoever I want.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Wait, is Kuno about to just... or is that man about to just delete Kuno? That'd be pretty funny if he did.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There's no side choosing. We did what we have to do to keep order.
What you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Right now with the Hardy Boys.
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading. The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company.
God damn it.
I answer to the Union alone. And I do this out of Ray's heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles. Now leave me be.
Fucking calling those bodybuilders women in manlets. Jesus. I mean, I guess when you can absolutely demolish a tree with your bare hands, you kind of have a right. Or more of a point, I guess. Should I talk to him now? Any new dialogue?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I wasn't asking questions.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
We'll see.
The hulking man oozes stock.
Okay, just leave. I thought that would actually involve more dialogue. Nice. I actually just tore off that dire tree. Holy shit.
Among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eyes.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it like a... Oh, I have gardening gloves.
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form.
That's right.
You knew it because
Lick the rope scar. Can I?
The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Damn it.
Come back later, Corporal.
The dead man stares
I was hoping
in
for new
silence
dialogue.
as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered.
I like how
describing
Kim is not
the
even
condition of
commenting
the
on that.
skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
1 assistant.
That's you.
Right. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I guess I'm Harry Dubois now.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just lies there. The next box says
Coroner case number.
KK57 dash
Down.
0803.0815. Next.
3, name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Right, around 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Continue.
Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Race.
Mondial.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Wait, does the double wigglies mean around? Yes. It does. I think it's like around or equal to. Let me double check. Oh, it means approximately. That's what it actually means. Approximately. Which is pretty much the same thing. But saying around just felt slightly off, so I had to double check. Yeah, it means approximately.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky, right? Pigs are gonna have sex. Oh my god.
With his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Right, March 4th, 51.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
Wait.
10. Case number.
Oh no, that's April. God damn it. Never mind. I was like, hold on a second. What? No, that's European dates. Can I roll for an endurance check on having to read European dates? And if I fail, I just vomit horribly. What else? Not the correct date. Not. He even says it. March 4th, 51. So why would you write the 4th of March, 51? No, there are no... how dare you, sir? We do not tolerate this American slander. You're not allowed to destroy America. That's our job. The body identified by is not applicable. Case number. Name of the coroner's number.
57 0503 0815. Listens.
America.
Cargo belt still around
Real
his
though.
neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment, anyways?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers. We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
I hate this game is making me do paperwork. 1. External examination
Close.
summary.
The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto the side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Thing! Yeah, children don't exist, let's be real. They're not sentient. They're just potatoes. In the immortal, quite literally, words of Sir Withermore from Divinity Original Sin 2. That thing you see there. Well, she is as much of a sentient thing as you describe to a potato, that child.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos.
Damn it.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Prize is still coned back from being dead for a week in the cold. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that
Stroke the
different
hair
from a living
gently.
person. The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown
Petting
hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a ragdoll's head. More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Good corpse.
There, dead man. You were someone's child.
There, baby.
It's all over now. The lieutenant watches you in silence.
And then write it down.
That was some sick shit, Sekopa.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about. Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Velocity's nuts. Got him. His velocity was fucking max.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
Put him
consistent
meant
with
for
predation.
high velocity. No.
Ligature mark.
Fuck you, Kuno. No. Kuno doesn't deserve it. Fuck Kuno. Low velocity, bitch.
Steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that.
Bet the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
A joyous little bubble of rot from his nose. Fuck. Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now...
He points to the rope. It's the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole
And I think if I
circumference of
engage
his
them,
neck,
it's going to distract me.
swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Do I have in my inventory for physical instrument? I forget. Whatever. 70%. We got this.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the
I'm going to fail a 93% check, and I'm going to cry.
handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest.
Ugh, curdled meat. I don't like that descriptor.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
No! It's gonna happen, see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for. ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspect. You know what? Fuck these guys. They don't get a show. They have to pay for that shit.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower
Fuck Kuno.
extremities are intact, but
All my homies
asymmetrical.
hate Kuno.
There are combat injuries on the right.
He didn't even
hand,
share his
side,
speed with
and
me.
hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Damn it! Alright, I guess I'll do that for my next playthrough. Where I run full logic and break down like the chemical composition of that man's dick.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item. Hands.
Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain and stranger to tenderness?
You get me, Kobo. I feel like you were once for tenderness and kisses yourself, but then shit went south and now you're ahead of even me on the pain front. We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Are we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope. Right, NA. Dang it. Only.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
I never thought I'd see it as musculoskeletal, not muscular skeletal.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
Excuse me? Sir?
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
I don't think you can crank a dead man's shaft. Jarvis, jerk it to the left. Maximize the velocity. Is this the left and right debate that's been going on in this game? Which direction to jack it to?
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Can I?
No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Damn, look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo.
Ask me later.
Why is my Inland Empire suddenly become my lizard brain?
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Then that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we can still
Like
do.
the toxicology screening. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Okay.
Brimming with cocaine.
There we go. Electrochemistry. You got him interested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck.
I really need to
Hypostasis is visually consistent
start
with the
listening to audiobooks. This game made me kind of want to get into audiobooks.
Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write that down. Keep the voila. I'm with the voila.
What's next on the list? Let's see.
I've been serious about it so far.
Bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem. Yeah, it sounds like it's birds. It's just not post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest.
Non-fatal.
Where the countless stones
post-mortem.
hit the dead man.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark. What's the 4th auto? What's the 4th injury for? Oh, hey, Dragon. How's it going?
Nothing. Just in case.
Oh, okay.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Yeah, well... There's no sign of clawing on the neck. That would seem like that would be the fatal injury, surely.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Like he could have been beat to death?
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I would not hold my breath.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Perhaps a drink is in order. Later, I mean?
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
What now?
I need a copy of that autopsy.
Sorry, I think the only
Then
person I
will
listen to is electrochemistry. Rip out a copy of the autopsy notes.
For processing.
The dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper, and look at back to the corpse again.
Did I miss something?
-1 for establishing probable cause. That's mean. Fuck it.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more
Look in his pants again?
thorough. You pull down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, crawling halfway back inside.
Like
him.
this description
There
at
is
all.
nothing mysterious or noteworthy here.
Bro, dick looking like a slice of wagyu. That shit marbled like a fucking countertop.
Can't get enough of that dick.
God damn it.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
It shrunk inside like a turtle. No, fuck. Oh god. Yeah, there's something we're not seeing. I've got a gut feeling there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Can't we just hang out for a little while? Where do we find a fridge for the
Would have
body?
to be industrial in size.
Fair
Let's
enough.
start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Yeah. Let's look at the body.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Soon, you'll be looking for clues in a pile of sludge and bones.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's like 3%. There's no way.
If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object.
Yeah.
I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there.
Oh, cool. I got 2 levels up. Damn.
Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs in the Whirling in Rags tomorrow morning, 7:30 sharp.
This means Lieutenant Kisuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You're free to do side tasks and even the main case, though it might be more difficult. If you have nothing to do, read books or sit on the bench on the plaza.
Drag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Interesting. Well, now I'm on my own. I have absolutely no idea what I would do. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. I'm just gonna go down quickly here and explore for some more bottles. Is that a bottle? That's not a bottle. Ooh, what's in here? Bottle. Can't get on there. Can't cross that till tomorrow. Nothing over here. I explored that. Oh, I could probably go into that apartment building up there. Alright, well, I could probably do that next time. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I am fairly tired. I don't feel as bad as I did before the stream, but I definitely am still pretty tired. Alright. So what I'm actually gonna do is play more Disco Elysium. Oh, I got the times wrong here. Whoops. So more Disco Elysium there. And then on Wednesday, I don't know why I removed that one line. Disco. So I want to see if I can finish this game before I leave. Depending on how things go, I might continue to the 18th at the latest, because the 19th is when I'm moving out. Thankfully, all I have to do is just bag my computer up and then throw it in my car. So that's not going to be much of an issue, because I leave on the 19th. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll have it already ready. I mean, the train leaves like 4 p.m., so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, we don't have to be there at noon. Shit. Oh well. I'll see if we can beat this game before I leave, because like I said, if my apartment doesn't have reliable Wi-Fi, fuck, can't stream. And I would like to not end on a cliffhanger for God knows how long. We'll see. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, y'all.